There are several friends of mine here on the server, and today I want to become invisible to spy on all of them, because I want to discover their secrets, and also see what they do during the day, because there are people who are very mysterious. But this friend of mine ended up arriving here. He said, "Today you're going to test secrets?" Yes, that's definitely what I'm going to do. Now he went back to his house. He can't know what I'm really going to do today, so I'm going to remove my hair, and also my glasses. On the right, I'm going to click this button, and now I'm going to choose this character, so I'm going to shrink my Roblox avatar. Perfect, I'm completely invisible, and he came here to test the secrets, but I'm simply not here. He's looking for me, but he didn't find me. Now he went back to his house, but luckily he didn't see me here. Now I'm coming here to the front, and I'm using a disguise. So much so that I'm passing near Bob's cousin Money, and he's definitely going to ask me for money, so you can take this for you. Literally, he's grabbing all the money that's falling here in this thing he's holding. He said, "Thank you. I'm very poor and no one wanted to help me until today." You're welcome. It's really good to know that you're fine. But now there's a helicopter arriving here, and from what it looks like, it's coming in our direction. So much so that it arrived down here, and apparently this helicopter is Bob's cousin's. So much so that he went inside here. Wait, but I thought you were poor. But literally, he's a millionaire. And now he's arriving here in front of this mansion. He literally lives in a mansion. Dude, you lied to all of us. I thought you were poor, so I want my money back. He even has a private security guard. So I'm going to have to become invisible to discover what else he's hiding from me, because this is really very suspicious. Okay, I'm going to use this character, and now I'm going to shrink my avatar. And I'm super small. But now this car is coming here. Okay, I'm going to get a ride, and I'm simply going to get inside here. He still doesn't know this, but I'm inside his car. And incredibly, he has no idea. He even went back to his house. Look, thank you. While he goes back to his house, I'm leaving here to visit Bob's cousin, and I want him to tell me the truth. I'm coming here secretly, but somehow his security guard noticed that someone entered here. I don't know how he noticed that, since I'm invisible. So much so that he's coming right here to check, but there are no people here in the front. Okay, I'm coming here to his house, and maybe he can see me down here, because my foot is showing right here. And maybe this can be terrible, because he arrived here, and he knows that I'm here, because my feet are down here. So much so that he's shooting. Okay, I have to run away. And now I entered here inside. He literally knows that I'm here, but luckily he doesn't know exactly where I went. Really, Bob's cousin's security guard is good. He can protect from everything that happens, and somehow he found me here. So I'm turning my avatar back to normal, and I'm a friend of Bob's cousin. I just want to know why he asked for money since he's a millionaire. But now he finally arrived here. He said everyone asks for money, even billionaires. Look, I think that's a lie, but can he put that item down? And he finally put that down, so I'm already leaving here. But you two are bizarre. Literally, I didn't expect this. Bob's cousin is very weird. He said, "Sir, you must drink your alien vitamin to maintain the disguise." Now he grabbed this green liquid and gave it to Bob's cousin. I don't know what's in this liquid, but he's drinking it, and I'm starting to suspect that he's an alien, because it's not normal for his security guard to say that. I think that would explain a lot of things, and somehow he knew that I was recording him, which is something that not even his security guard knew. So much so that now he's coming here, so I'm already leaving. And what happened there was bizarre, but now I have to escape. Perfect, I arrived at this house, and luckily he doesn't know that I'm here, so his security guard ended up leaving. But Bob's cousin arrived here, and from what it looks like, he's seeing me. I don't know how he managed to see me. Can he see through walls? Because I'm exactly here. I think that would explain a lot of things. He pretends not to be smart, but he's one of the smartest people of all. One day I'm going to discover the truth, but again I'm going to have to become invisible to spy on another friend of mine. I teleported right to this part, and in this house lives Pig, and he's currently watching television. Okay, I'm going to enter his house, but I can't enter inside here because he's watching the security cameras. Okay, I'm going to have to enter through here. Perfect, I entered his house, and now I'm finally going to be able to get inside here, but it's very hard to come here, so I'm going to have to enter through another place. Now I arrived up here. On the right, I'm going to get this bed, and like this I'm going to be able to cross the wall. Perfect, I'm in his house, and now I'm going to be able to see everything that's happening. So much so that I just came down here, but now he's coming right here. And did he see me? Actually, he arrived here at the door, and from what it looks like, he's waiting for someone. I just don't know who my friend is waiting for. But now this player who's delivering pizzas is arriving here, and he's going to deliver pizzas to my friend. So much so that he arrived at his house, and my friend really eats a lot of food. He said, "The boss needs you to start the plan today." Dude, I don't know what's happening. I just know that I'm watching this. And now he received this pizza, and this is a secret way for him to communicate, in a totally secret way. I don't know why they're communicating like this. But now this pizza delivery player left here, but it looks like a player who works at the FBI is spying on my friend. I don't know why he's doing this, but this is simply bizarre. Now I'm right here watching what's happening, so much so that it's already nighttime, and he's again watching television. Literally, he's watching the cameras, but for some reason he's now watching the bank. Wait, but he's leaving here, and I have to follow him. So I'm going up here, and I'm coming here very carefully so he doesn't see me. And now it looks like he's going to change his clothes. I don't know what's happening with him, but literally he became became a thief. Okay, I'm following, and I can't stop following him at all, because still today I want to discover what's really happening. And now he arrived at his van, which is a very suspicious van. There are literally several weapons up here. Okay, I'm going to enter here too. Now I'm here in the front, and he's going to leave here, and he's probably going to rob that bank, especially because he was watching that bank earlier. I'm very scared of this, especially because I don't know if I can go to jail because I'm with him. Actually, I'm invisible, so there's no problem. And now he's arriving here at the bank. I didn't know he did this. And now he arrived here to steal the money. This guy got scared and gave this money to my friend, and now he's already leaving. This was really very fast, but the police officer is already coming here, and this is terrible because he's going to arrest my friend. My friend is trying to escape, but this police officer is already coming here, and I doubt he'll be able to escape because the police officer is very close. Even if you try, you won't make it. It's better that you surrender, but he can't go to jail. Dude, the police officer is very fast. He's going to pass you. So my friend turned here. Dude, you made a great choice, because now the police officer is going back here behind. The police officer really wasted a lot of time, and now he's coming here. Wait, but what happened here? That motorcycle was literally destroyed, and somehow I have to help this friend of mine, because otherwise he's going to go to jail, because this police officer is very close to him. On the right, I'm going to get this ladder, and now I'm going to have to jump here and place this ladder here, and now the police officer is trapped. This friend of mine ended up escaping, and the police officer only managed to get out of here now. He really took too long. While this friend of mine is already escaping up here, the police officer is coming right here in the front, and he simply went straight, and now this friend of mine came back here and almost ran me over. Dude, I saw what you did. You literally robbed the bank. He said it's a secret mission. Don't tell anyone. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. I'm definitely not going to post a video on YouTube. And now my friend ended up leaving here, and he's parking his car, and now he just closed the garage. But now the police officer is coming here. Luckily, he went straight, but he stopped here, and he's aiming this gun in my direction. Dude, I didn't do anything. I don't think you should aim that in my direction, because I'm the most innocent person you're going to meet in your life. He said, tell me who robbed the bank. You must know. But I don't know who robbed the bank, and I also don't know why you think I know that. So now he finally went back to his car, and he's leaving here to look for the thief. But the thief was there the whole time. Dude, you're simply a genius. You managed to escape from the police who have no idea where you are. If one day you need help, let me know, because I'll help you escape from the police. And now he understood that. So much so that he went back to his house. And I didn't know that this friend of mine had secret missions. But now there are two people I want to spy on. This guy is already leaving here, and it looks like he wants to do something. But he's arriving right at this house. And you can see that he's very angry, because he's coming here with an axe. Now Bob ended up appearing here, and he said, I'm going to the beach. It's good that when I come back you have changed houses. And he's very angry because both of them have the same house. I really don't know why both of them have the same house. It may just be a coincidence. Bob understood that and left here. This friend of mine is really very angry. But now I'm bald. He even got closer, and he almost saw me becoming invisible. Now he just left here, and from what it looks like, he's going to the beach. But again, I'm going to become invisible, especially because I want to see what's happening. So now I'm arriving here at the beach too. I'm literally invisible. I'm underground, and now he arrived at the beach, and he's going there to rest. That's all he came here to do. I don't know if I should stay here, because there's nothing interesting happening. Literally everything here is normal. So I teleported back here. But Bob is changing the color of his house, and he didn't change houses. Okay, this is terrible. He has to change houses, or else they're going to keep fighting forever. And now his house is blue, and he went back inside. Okay, this is bizarre. But now there's a mailman coming up here, and I didn't know there were mailmen here in the city. And he's arriving here at my friend's house, which is that same player from earlier. And he's coming here to make a delivery. So he arrived at my friend's house. He probably came to say something else secret. He delivered this box to him, and he delivered this money. Everything that happened here was very weird. I don't know what they're doing, and I wonder what's inside this box. But now he just went back inside, and this player stored the money inside there, and he's also leaving here. Wait, I'm going to follow this player, because I want to see if he's going to destroy his car again. So I'm watching this, because the last motorcycle he had was destroyed. But now he crashed the car here, and it was literally destroyed. So much so that he left here running, and I don't understand why he always destroys the car after delivering these packages to my friend. What happened here was bizarre. Now some hours have passed, and I'm right here watching my friend come back. Now he's coming back home, and he's definitely going to fight with Bob, because Bob didn't obey what he asked. So much so that he came back here behind, and he's coming here to get revenge on Bob. Bob arrived here, and he said, I left a gift in your bathroom. And even he got very confused. He's even going back to his car to see this. Even I'm very curious to know what's in his bathroom. He's parking his car, and he's coming here running to see this. Can you see that in his bathroom? bathroom? This is simply bizarre. I don't believe that Bob did this in your bathroom. He got so scared that he fell on the floor. What happened here was very weird. He's looking here. He said, I'm going to get revenge on him. Dude, you should call the police. What he did in your bathroom was simply bizarre. And now he just left here. I wonder how he's going to get revenge on Bob. Especially because it's going to be very hard to make a revenge bigger than what Bob did here. He even arrived right here. And he's destroying his house. He's really destroying this. And now he's breaking the door. Now even he got very scared and went inside here. And Bob ran away from here. This friend of mine is really very angry. He's destroying everything he can. But he's coming here to the front. Wait, you shouldn't break that part. He really broke that. And now the house got flooded. And he's destroying more parts of the house. It's simply going to start leaking gas from the house. And you have to stop now. So much so that he decided to leave here. But you destroyed everything. And even then what he did wasn't worse than what Bob did. What Bob did here in the bathroom was even worse. So he ended up coming back here, and now his house started catching fire, and it was totally destroyed. But he didn't even care about that. He grabbed this shovel, and he's already coming here to build another house. And this is impressive. Not even 1 minute passed, and he's already building a new house. And now his house is already starting to be built. I don't know how he builds houses so fast, but this friend of mine left here, and now he's coming here to talk to me. He has something important to say. I can't talk to you. I want to see how Bob builds houses so fast. I didn't look for 1 second, and his house is already almost done. Dude, I can't help you because I want to see how he builds houses so fast. 15 seconds passed, and he already did a lot of things. Okay, I'm not going to stop looking in this direction. I'm going to discover what he's doing. So he stood in front of me, and he said, I need you to get a helicopter. But I can't do that. If you want, ask someone else for help. But while I wasn't looking, Bob's house got even better. He's the fastest house builder. Okay, I'm going to go get the helicopter. I don't know what you need this for, but now I'm looking back here, and his house is already built. He finished building this house. I want to learn how he did that. But now I'm going up here to get a helicopter. I'm going to choose the biggest helicopter on the right. I'm very happy because I'm going to be the military. So now I'm getting inside here, and I'm coming here to pick up my friend because he probably needs help. But this garage is opening, and now he just left here. I don't know why he's coming here in the front with this van, but from what it looks like, this police officer is coming here, and my friend is escaping from this police officer. Okay, I'm going to have to come here in the front to help this friend of mine. I can't let him go to jail, so I'm arriving right here, and he has to get in the helicopter. So much so that he arrived there, and now he's finally coming in my direction. Dude, you have to come fast because the police officer is already coming. You really have little time to come here. So now he got inside, and he just closed this door. So much so that now I escaped from here, and literally we're escaping, and everything here worked out. But the police officer is still coming after us. He really doesn't give up, and even then he keeps following us. Okay, but I have a helicopter, and it's probably going to be pretty easy to escape him. I just literally have to fly away. This way he won't be able to follow me. But we have to switch vehicles. So I'm coming here to the front, because right here there's a purple car that I had forgotten about. And we're leaving here to get it and simply escape. So much so that he's coming here, and we're going to leave this helicopter here because he'll hardly be able to find us again. And now we're going back to the city. But there's a problem. This police officer is passing here, and luckily he didn't notice that we're in this car. Dude, we really are very lucky. He arrived right at that helicopter, and now he's going there to arrest us. But we're very far away. Our mission worked. Now some hours have passed, and since then he's been at my house. He's very afraid of the police officer finding him. But this helicopter is landing down here, and here there's this van. I don't know why they brought this van here, but this van is going to fall in the water. I'm sure this is going to fall in the water, and it looks like the van is really stuck here. I don't know how you did that. You left one part of the van in the water, and the other part out of the water. He's trying to remove it from here, and he managed to do it. Okay, I'm coming here to talk to him. I want to know why you took this helicopter. He said, I found it near the beach, so I took it for myself. Dude, I'm going to tell you what I think. I think you're an alien. And now he started crying and left here. More and more I suspect that this guy is an alien. And I'm seeing you back there. One day I'm going to prove that he's really an alien. But I'm going to take his helicopter. And now I'm going to leave here. Actually, I'm watching him. He's right there and he ended up leaving. Wait, but what's this green thing here? I'm coming here to see this better. Especially because I'm really confused. But this literally looks like an alien. And now he arrived here and closed the curtain. This was really bizarre. He's definitely an alien. Some hours have passed, and the two of us are investigating this. I'm seeing everything that's happening here in this house. Everything here is very suspicious. And now my friend is coming here to the front to observe this better. Look, here is already great. I can see a little better what's happening in there. Wait, a person passed there, and he was green. And that person is Bob's cousin. He just arrived in that room. You have to get closer. So now my friend is getting closer. And let's observe what's happening here. We have to discover the truth about him. So much so that he stopped right here. And I'm observing this. And he's still green. I think we discovered things we should know. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the member button. And I'll add you on Roblox.